got a flyer?
Yeah, he gave me one.
All right, where you from, man? You from San Antonio?
Nah, I got a game out here.
The XFL?
Yeah,
All right, no sweat. If you call that number, we'll get you the number to the school in Florida.
all right.
You know what I'm talking about? Where you know what I'm talking about? We can always come.
Nah, I'm tuned in. I'll be watching YouTube.
Most High in Christ.
Facts, you know.
All right, Most High in Christ.
That's why I came over here. You know, I just asked their ass today what time of year Bunny lay an egg.
Yeah.
They dumbass told me April. I said Bunny don't lay eggs.
Most High in Christ.
Yeah.
Well, now it's time to get with your brothers, man. Now it's time to get with your brothers, man.
Oh yeah, nah. You know, everywhere I go, I be trying to put them on game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a good job out here, man. For real. All the people that don't listen, you know what I'm saying? It ain't for them, you know. Hey. I came over here tune in with y'all a little bit, you know. But yeah, I be watching on YouTube, man.
Shout out Most High in Christ. It's time to start watching on YouTube and start getting in class and actually put your brick in.
Nah, for real. I can never get enough studying, man.
Yeah.
I'm always in my book trying to, figure out what's real, you know what I'm saying, and studying, you shall improve, you shall get improved. So, I always make sure that I keep up to date, whether it's listening to my audio Bible or going on YouTube and watching Nation of Israel camps. I learned something that I ain't never learned. I always learning something new. So, that's how I try to keep up,
Yeah, but I mean, if you get the number, if you got the number to the school in Florida, right? Wherever you go, you can have a mentor or a teacher that you can call and get the understanding and the studying about one-on-one.
Yeah,
you can get one-on-one understanding. You know what I'm saying? Where it ain't got when you have questions, you can call and ask them questions and get the questions answered. You know what I'm talking about men of the Lord, men that actually study and actually been doing this and got rank and time in doing this.
Facts.
You think what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Because I used to be the same way. I used to be on YouTube watching videos, and I had to just call the number. I was still wicked. I was still doing everything I was doing in the world. Then I called that number and got in class, and my life has changed.
That's right.
Right. You know what I'm talking about? I gave my life over to Christ and the Most High, bro.
Yeah.
And it's a big change because I was trying to fight by myself.
Yeah.
But now I fight with my brothers. Mm-hmm. And now I teach brothers how to fight.
Yep.
You dig what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You feel me? So it's more than just trying to study and get that and get that understanding, because you got to get that understanding with brothers. The Lord didn't give me Zephaniah 1. The Lord told us to gather ourselves together, man. The Lord told us that we need to prefer one another. You dig what I'm saying? 2 and 1.
Listen. Go ahead. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1.
This is what the Lord said for the nation of Israel to do. Go ahead.
Gather yourselves together.
Right? Go ahead. He said what?
Gather yourselves together.
He told us to gather together. He didn't told us to be separate. He didn't tell us to learn on YouTube by ourselves. He told us to gather together, because when the time comes, he's not going to be. He's going to want to find everybody together. You think what I'm saying? He's going to want everybody that's together at the Passover. You think what I'm saying? Like we just celebrated Passover. Tomorrow we doing the Feast of Unleavened Bread, where we have to gather together.
So let me ask y'all this. So they changed our calendar in the 1500s. And the whole timing and everything, so they can implement their pagan holidays like Easter, Christmas, all the other pagan holidays. And if you go back in the book of Exodus, it'll tell you that the new year gonna start in spring. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like we just be celebrating a lot of the stuff on the long day, and that's why we need Yeshua to come back to give us the map, the seal. Because without the seal, we're gonna be lost.
Well, remember I was telling you earlier about how we know.
When Yeshua come back, he coming back to give us the seal. You know what I'm saying? And the seal, what he gonna give us is our map, is our constellations.
Right.
And because right now we lost. So right now we studying, but we're not gonna truly get what we're supposed to get until Yeshua come and give us the seal. And the seal has everything, the map, the right timing, all the continents where it's all going together. Y'all feel what I'm saying?
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
So you saying that we don't have the truth now?
No, I'm not. No, I never said that.
No, I'm just asking.
No, y'all have the truth. What I'm saying though, it's one thing that the reason why we waiting for Yeshua to come back is for him to give us the seal. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people is just like, what's the seal? Okay, well the seal when he's coming back to give us, he's coming back to give us the map. He's coming back to give us, you know, everything that's what's in the seal. The map, the timing, constellations, like everywhere, like, you know, like how do I say it? Like everything that they done took from us and turned it around and made it confusion. You know?
So I hear what you're saying. So this is what you gotta understand, like the Most High, he has set it up already for us to already have what we need to get out of this captivity. Everything that we need to get out of this captivity is right here in our hands, right in our face right now. The problem is we go to everybody else to find the truth than our brothers.
Right.
We don't listen to each other. We would rather listen to somebody else.
Right. But y'all understand what I'm saying though?
I don't understand what you're saying about the seal and the map.
Okay,
and all
let
that.
me break it down to y'all. Okay. Okay, so everything that y'all doing, everything that y'all saying is 100% correct. All I'm saying is the reason why we all waiting on Yeshua to come back is because he's coming back to give us something, which is the seal.
No, he's coming back to give us salvation. That's what he's coming back to do. He's coming back to save us from our enemy.
Right.
Once Christ comes back, we won't need nothing else. Our king will be back. The government will be established.
Right.
We want to go to war. We're going to destroy our enemies.
Right.
Our enemies will be our footstool. They will be under our feet. And then the earth will study war no more. Because the only way you get peace is through war.
Right, so he coming back on wartime. He ain't
Right.
coming back on peace.
That's what he on. He coming back on war.
Yeah, and I'm saying along with him coming back to go to war against the other nations, because he ain't coming back for everybody. So along with him coming back for the war, the most important thing he gonna give us is the seal. You know what I'm saying?
But we're not talking about what he gonna give us. We trying to, okay, let me say it like this. You buy a lot of Nikes, right? You just say, I'm just go to Nike. You buy a lot of Nikes. Now, if the CEO of Nike walked up this street right now, let's say Michael Jordan, you buy a lot of Jordans, right? Jordan walked up this street right now. You say, man, Jordan, I've been buying your shoes since I've been wearing them since booties, since I was a little gent, right? What is Michael Jordan gonna say?
He don't care.
He don't care, because he don't know you.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do right now so that Christ can know you when he comes back? That's what this is about.
Yeah,
it ain't even about just studying. It's about being a workman for Christ. See, everybody else want to be a Christian. Christ didn't call his followers Christians.
Nah.
He called them disciples.
Yeah.
So you want to be what Christ wants you to be. Christ wants you to work for him. He wants you to do what Peter and them did. He met Peter and said, what you do? You a fisherman? All right, why don't you become a fisherman for men with me?
Right.
Come on, put down what you're doing and work for me.
Right.
That's what this life is about. It's one thing to study and read. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with studying to show yourself approved. But applying it is what Christ wants.
Thanks.
Because what you want to be able to say is, I know my works is as a filthy rag, but at least I tried by doing this.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even have a work they can name.
Yeah.
You say, oh, I stopped eating pork. I stopped doing that. That was stuff you weren't supposed to be doing in the first place.
In the first place, yeah.
So you can't even use that as I did this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Read what you got. Read that scripture.
The book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
This is what the first thing you got to understand. Why are we so lost? Because somebody changed God's truth into a lie.
Yeah.
Keep going.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
So what do we do now? We worship and serve our jobs, our education, our wives, our money, our children. We worship everything else, and we give no time to God. We only call on God when we need him. We only call on him when we about to die, when we in a hospital, when somebody got shot, when you leave a job. You only use God like a genie. And Christ said when he comes back, if you just use him as a genie, you're going to run up on him saying, Lord, Lord, haven't I? And he's going to say, depart from me, the same way Michael Jordan would say, I never knew you. Because even though you wear my shoes, I don't know you. I don't have a relationship with you. Even though you wear a cross and walk around and say how much you love Jesus, and you watch videos or you go to church or whatever you do or people do to try to associate themselves with God, God still don't know you. He knows you by what you do. You know what I'm saying? So what you want to do is you want to apply to work for the Most High. That's what you want to do. You play football. The only way you're gonna get good at coming off that line, blocking, is by doing what? Practice. That's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to get in class with some coaches that know how to play each position so that you can know how to practice. So that you can know how to be ready for the game. Because this game of life, we have not been trained on how to play it. So that's why we losing. That's why we lose. We got the best players, but the worst coaches. No Christian pastor is a coach that was bought to sell the team.
I mean, shit, they tax exempt, so they ain't
see all of that. Not even worried about the tap exemption. The thing that's the most evil is that they're teaching us to pass the ball to the other team. That's in the play. In the play, you snap the ball, I get the ball, and I pass the ball to this DN. That's in the play. And now we want to know why we losing. Because of our coaches. Because read that again.
The book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
See, you got to find out what the problem is. The problem is not the players, it's the coaches. It ain't the team. We've been looking at ourselves so long and thinking, man, it's us, man. I'm undereducated. I need to work harder with this. It's my life. The problem is really who your coach is. You know what I'm saying? What we trying to do is give you some good coaching so you can so you can be more successful in the career that you want to be in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is all about, man. This is just about getting our brothers and sisters and letting them know, man, we got a win team right here. Right now, it looked like we're a losing team. But once our king get back, once our quarterback get back and he hiked the ball, it's a wrap. Because now we already been coached on how he runs the team. We already been coached on how he moves, how to cut, what to do with our quarterback. Christ is our king. You my brother. And what we're trying to do is get all our brothers and sisters to come into this body so that we can be a nation again. We're not trying to be a camp, we're trying to be a nation. We're trying to be a national, a race of people once again. You know what I'm saying? So man, give us a call, man. Get in contact with us, because we got schools all over.
This y'all number on the
This our number right there, but we can get you in contact with Florida. The brothers we got out there, we got like 5 schools. We got in Tampa, and that's like all over. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give y'all a call, man.
Hit us up, man. Hit us up, man. You be careful out there on that field, man.
Shalom, Israel. We're the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the commanding General Yohana. Look here, we got a safe haven for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and it's not in the Christian church, it's not in the Muslim mosque, it's not in the country community, but it is in the UPK. Awayala, tell them what changed your life.
Word on street, they tried to get me. If they could, they would split me. I respect the game, keep my ear to the street. I move, but it's hard to hit me in them highways, in them byways. Doing the Lord's work, it ain't my ways. Never will I celebrate no weekend holidays. Cause we break them commandments, some heathens living fat. No shrimp, crab, pork, or lobster, none of that. Devils proud and tall, Trump building that wall. It's the final call, Babylon gon' fall. Cheers, about these precepts. I memorize my family, my old friends, they